Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thoth Tuesday. And we're going to go to Wandering Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday, whatever we want to call it. We're going to go 2 days. I'm trying to get 2 days, but it's the holiday season, so we're doing all. My husband's been doing. Place looks like Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. Uh, 12/10 of 2024 is today. It's a 12, and it goes down to a 3, we had massive threes today, so we do have an angel message for 3. And 3 is Trinity, Father, Son, and Mother. Um, and tomorrow is 12/11/2024, which is a 13, which goes down to a 4. You put 3 and 4 together, you get a 7. So we are going to read the 7 and get this started. I hope everybody's doing good out there and staying healthy, staying hydrated, and enjoying the holiday season, Christmas. So we're going to read the 7 and see which direction we're going to go in. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of the number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and the completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. We are going through a completion in life. We are going out of the Pisces era and we're going into the age of Aquarius, which is like all peace, love, and sunshine. And it's kind of what I'm seeing out there. It's kind of like we're going back into the hippie era. Now, a little different though, because they're mixing it with like 70s, 60s. But they're bringing out the bad part about it, like the velvet jackets and the velvet dresses and yeah, some stuff in the platform heels. Those all hopefully went out forever, but I've seen platforms out there and it was yeah, they're not good, ladies. I'm sure you've spent time in platforms when we were in the 70s and 80s and it wasn't a pleasant thing. But that's okay. If you have to wear platforms, go ahead. All right, now with the Soul Helper Oracle, we got a number 29 or 29, 21, which is a 3. And it's recognizing despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. And she's looking back. Christmas time is and the holidays and birthdays are times when we're looking back. We're remembering those beautiful days with family and friends, and we're missing them. Some of us don't have any family anymore, friends, far between. Kids are going to college. There's a lot of loneliness out there in the holidays. So if you know somebody that is by themselves and have no children and they're just at home, maybe you can drop them off some cookies and tell them Merry Christmas or something. Cheer people up. Hidden in the darkest of night, in the great depths of despair and desperation lies the gift of awakening. Do not pass judgment on it or denounce it as a bad or dreadful moment in your life. Instead, use the time with all its darkness as a spur to action. Make use of every low in your life to create a new beginning. Powerful emotions contain the most powerful magic. Use them for rituals, celebration, celebrate them, commit yourself to them, and develop from the innermost strength a great light, an inner supernova. Use this transformed power to create something you desire, something new or even bold or daring. These times are perfect for creating a new, wonderful future. See them as a chance to raise yourself up and grow beyond yourself and your lower self. Unhappiness will not devour or destroy you. It will take you to higher dimensions. This card leads to one of your darkest places. Remember it. Or you might be in the middle of such a place right now. It is painful, of course, but this pain comes to you as a friend. It will make you wiser, more awake, more aware. Learn from it. Do not neglect the opportunity to recognize something great that lies hidden behind all the despair and drama. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the leopard, the herbal essence oil is the elmi, the healing crystal is the green jade, and the number is a 3. See, we got so many threes today. It was just like Trinity was calling. It was like, how many miracles can we expect? Lots of miracles. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul family, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. The number reaches you to teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, energy, and overcoming of duality and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. We have been on this plane of existence for so long. We're so used to looking back and wondering if we should go forward or if life has handed a lot of problems right now and you're still looking back like because it's a familiar. If you go into the light, it's unfamiliar, and that's where fear kind of manifests. But don't fear when you fear. The only thing you have to fear for is making stupid decisions, and then yeah, maybe you'd have to fear for that. But yeah, we don't want to fear. Fear is not a good thing to be in. Okay, now, did you know you're magic? I do. I know you're magic. And I got a new deck yesterday in the mail, the Wishcraft. And we got a number 2, the Wishing Tree. My wish, grow big like a tree. Find some colored ribbons at least 60 centimeters long and think about some wishes you might like to make. Hold the ribbon in both hands near your heart and make a wish. Pick a tree you like and tie your wish ribbon to the tree. Know that as the wind blows, it will take your wishes out to the universe. Oh, I love that. I love that. So you just kind of put them over the tree, and as they go out with the wind, they it's like sending a wish out. Oh, I love that card. That's a beautiful card. I like this deck. It's a real small deck. It's not a big deck. And the book is really small and kind of flimsy, but I really like uh the I really like what it gives us. It gives us opportunities to think about things. And it helps us dive into our inner child. And when we're in our inner child, our desires are on the background kind of. And you are the magic. Every step we take is the magic. And we are the ones that are making our wishes come true. So we do have a lot of beauty in this world, but there is kind of a lot of ugly too. We know it. We all know it. And someday soon, hopefully there won't be as much ugly. Now I've got the angels and ancestors and the druid come out, hold the space. He's got his staff, he's got the crystals on the top, he's got feathers, and he's totally grounded. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. Me and my husband were just talking about that. He says, all of a sudden I see all this stuff on my Facebook. It's like you're where you need to be. And I said, I've got that card a few times that we are where we are is where we're supposed to be at this point. And everything points to that. We have to think of what is the lesson and why are we there? The Druids were the ancient wise ones of Britain, Ireland, and France. They had a deep connection with Earth and the sun and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perception and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Yeah, we have so much to learn. Oop, where'd I go? Oh, there I am. I hit a button. I went away. Okay, that is the wise one. And I've been hearing a lot, my wise one coming to me that said sometimes don't put your opinion out there, observe what's going on. So I have been observing instead of voicing my opinion all the time and just taking things in uh, one day at a time. We got the Messenger Oracle, and I really don't like this card, but I know what it means now. It's make a sacrifice. And it's kind of dark, but it's not that they're sacrificing people or anything. You will not achieve the outcome you desire if you are unwilling to act upon your intentions. It is not as simple as waiting, wanting anything to happen, or believing that it will happen. You have to make it happen. And to make it happen, requires that you be willing and ready to do whatever is necessary, no matter the sacrifice. For everything you desire, you must give of yourself in return. Yeah, we can't just desire something and have it like pop into place and we're all going to be okay because yeah, you got to be careful with desire. Desire can be tricky. But what we need to do is trust the magic. Magic is the mysterious and coincidental. It is at the heart of those moments of synchronicity, serendipity, and knowing it is woven into the awareness that there is more to life than what you can see. It is born of that moment when you step without fear and with loving heart into the void. Voice your desire and have great spirit. Send his messengers to show you the way. Trust in magic. It is real and it surrounds you. Yeah, I was up till 4 in the morning. I fell asleep on my hand last night. Sorry. I know I'm always tired, but I do a lot of dreaming. And when I dream a lot, I get tired really quick because it takes a lot of my energy at night. So I wake up kind of tired because of my dreams, especially if I'm like running around in dreamland doing crazy stuff, which I usually am. See the signs. Now, this is a beautiful card, and this has the white dove with the white angel feathers. Our guardian, and we did get the courage. We got the black wolf. He's observing. The black wolf is in the darkness observing. This one has the strength, and there's your angels there, and the golden egg is right above them. It's We have to pay more attention to things around us. We are often sent small signs in the form of synchronicity and coincidences. Be watchful, do not overlook them in the everyday rush of life. Words, numbers, and symbols that repeat, animals and birds that appear on your path, people who come in and out of your life, and odd or similar moments. And those flashes of knowing when you believe something will happen with every fiber of your being. These are all things you are meant to see and hear. Messages from Gaia and Great Spirit sent to aid your journey. Yeah, we're never alone. Sometimes we have felt like I've seen people say we are so alone. No, we're not. Mm. Okay, in the Divine Master, we got Shiva, karma release, the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. You know why debts are paid? Because really soon, when all this crap is over, we're going to go through the Great Jubilee. We've never been there before, but this time we will. Shiva is one of the India's trinity of divine masculine. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or ego with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as the destroyer because of his warrior energy and ability to destroy fear. As the twin flame of Kalama, he knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a faucet of divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protector father figure, ready to guard and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us to uncover the learning that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifested the challenges in the first place. It's time to release any guilt or regret you have about your past. If a decision you have taken is preying on your mind, know that it's not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Also known that all of your debts have been paid, and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness because, as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. That's one thing I never agreed with the Christian religion or some of these religious sectors is that we have to fear because we are sinners. We are everyday sinners, is what they believe. Uh, I don't remember anything today that I sinned on. So I'm not praying to our creator that I sin every day because that would be lying. I don't sin every day. And what is their sin? Their sin is judgment, is fear, and making you feel bad about yourself. And I don't agree with that shit at all. Sorry. If you have any reoccurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it might be because you faced a similar situation in a previous lifetime and your soul is remembering old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to tune into your body and feel the reassurance of a huge full body. Yes, before moving forward, even if following that dream or vision is scary, now that you have been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity, and when you finally take it, you are breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. Um, I never understood the sin thing. Like I said, yeah, if you sin, you sin. You know you did bad. But to think about, you have to think about all your sins during a day. It's too much time on negative crap. Okay, we got the human spirit oracle, and we got a one, and it says, "Anyway, the wind blows." I am so easy. Mind out of the gutter, please. I am going with the flow, letting myself just go where things take me and swaying along the journey with the utmost trust. Do you easily bend like the branches of a tree, great willow tree, to what surrounds you? Does the breeze softly sway you and take you any way the wind blows? If not, then perhaps it is time to lean into it. Let get let's get limber and go with the flow of the universe. You will find that life can be a peaceful and abundant journey if you trust in yourself and the universe's plan. There is no use in getting caught up in things that are simply out of your control. Take a moment today to sway away, move, and learn along your path. You will find that without resistance, life can be much less stressful or even feel like it is flowing easily. So try it out. Plant your feet to the earth in the air and just give in to the sway. Remember, if you do not bend, you will break. Yeah. Got to be careful with ego tendencies that I'm right, you're wrong. Get over it because I am queen shit. That is what you don't want to be. We don't know everything. And if you think you know everything, then your soul should go out of your avatar and you should go on to a different dimension and learn some mystery school. Graduate. It's good. It's good for you. We got a 10, another number one. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager, return home, lessons and realizations. Close the eyes or open the eyes. I am remembering a lesson of my soul. I am returning home. Sometimes we are afraid of getting lost on our journeys, only to realize that often getting lost is a part of the journey, part of the great adventure. Getting lost and finding our way back home to our soul, to our deepest truths. It is time to remember, not with your mind, but with your heart. Where is love or truth lacking in your life? It's okay to sometimes get distracted and wander for a while. Maybe you forgot or got sidetracked, tempted, or even lost on a different path, desire, person, ego trip, or mission. This is how we learn by experiencing and getting to know all the things that we are not. We evolve into who we are meant to be so that we may unlearn and unbecome them. Every time we remember and return home, the awakening of it gets stronger and deeper. Repeated lessons get better understood and more powerful each time, like a sacred spiral that moves inward, getting closer and closer to the final center point. We get even more rooted in this home, whether spiritual, emotional, relational, or psychological, than we were before. If you have pulled this card, it is time to come back to truth. Or or maybe you have recently returned. It could be calling to you in the most subtle ways, things not feeling quite aligned, or even just a gentle nudge or whisper pulling you in a different direction. Don't judge yourself. This is an essential part of soul strengthening and development. Let your heart be your compass here. That I love it. This is a manifesting enhancer. Light a candle, grab your journal, put your hand on your heart, and connect with spirit about what your current lesson is, if you already know, or what it could be, if you're not sure yet. Ask for signs. There are clues you can unravel if you start fluidly writing or looking for patterns. What areas of your life feel misaligned to you? Why? Think back to a point when you felt more aligned and alive. What was it? What were you doing? How were you being? Where was your focus? Let it all out on the page or sit and meditate about it silently with yourself. Yeah, I I really agree with journaling very much. I've been journaling for years, years and years, and years, since I was a kid. And I love journaling. Okay, now we are going to the Enchanted Map Oracle. That just gets us ready, kind of gives us some things to think about and to take in our meditation and release some things. But we got some really good cards here. We got 34, number 7, and we got the 3-4 today, number 7, and it's spark. And ever since we pulled this a few weeks ago, I've been seeing spark. I don't know why. I see that word all the time. Spark, you are a clear channel for divinity, divine creativity. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. I love fire and I love watching it. And she is making the spark. She's playing the violin, and the music is just being beautiful. It's just sparking all the beauty around her in the dragonfly. It's just a beautiful card. Yeah. As she's singing, the hearts are coming out. There's a little dragonfly. Yeah, the dragonfly. Or it was a fairy. Well, it could be a fairy. I don't know. So yeah, we have a spark in our life. We all have sparkle right now because it's Christmas time. And then we got 21, Field of Dreams, which is another 3. And look at that beautiful card. Let's get the fairies waiting for the eggs to hatch. Oh, yep. And 21 is 3, divinity. The divine field of dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential, not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful for your talents and divinely inspired, and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of life and experience the extraordinary. Ooh, I really like that. And then we got number 6. We got the mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Um, I heard a story one time, and I think it was Joyce Myers too, years ago when I was listening to her. Uh, she said, God doesn't put you at the top of the mountain because you'd be bored. He puts you at the bottom of the mountain so you can work your way up and level up and learn as you go. Uh, I love the way she said it because, yeah, we have a mountain to go over, but we can rethink about it and go a different way. So you kind of have choices on the mountain. So now we're going to clarify these cards. We're going to clarify spark. And with spark, the three of wands came out. And look at the sparkle in the water. Uh yeah, this is momentum, confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, looking ahead. The meaning of the three of wands suggests that everything around you plans is going smoothly because you have taken the time to plan your future and are taking steps to turn your plans into action. The Three of Wands can indicate that you are in control and have a strong position, just like the character that overlooks sits calmly and strong in the card. The Three of Wands is one of the main cards that represents foresight and vision. See, I really like how that went. She's got the spark going on with the music. She loves it. And this, he's got the coffee and the vision. That gives me goosebumps looking at those two cards together. It's kind of, they play off each other. Okay, now with the Field of Dreams, number 21 that goes to a three. We got the Three of Swords now. We got this a few days ago. We've got, right now, like I said, it's the holiday season and we have Field of Dreams. But sometimes when we have dreams, we have a lot of pressure too. We have a lot of hurt. We have a lot of things going on in our life that we can't change. Heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, tears. The Three of Swords is a card carrying tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a result of a relationship ending, a communication failure, a bitter argument, or a betrayal. The asker may be carrying grief, emotional pain, or feeling of rejection. The asker is reminded that no matter how much pain they may be feeling, they have control over the meaning they give to an experience. They should be careful not to push their loved ones away just because they feel tense and irritable. Yeah, we have to realize that we have to work on self because if we don't love self, how can anybody else love us? I mean, if you don't love yourself, uh, and want to take care of your body for your soul to be in, then that's where that is. Now we got a clarifier for the mountain, and that's the Ace of Cups. There's your pearl in the oyster. Love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. The ace indicates new beginnings. The Ace of Cups represents love, renewal, emotional well-being, and creative expression. It's a beautiful card that signifies a period of connection and fulfillment. The Ace of Cups represents a positive flow of energy. It can also indicate a mutually beneficial friendship that brings happiness and deep emotional satisfaction. Um, Once we get up the mountain and we look, uh, we learn as we go, we got the oyster. So we do have to go through some stuff, you know, but and right now with the holidays, like I said, there's a lot of sad people out there, and I understand because you don't have family. Your friends, you may not have many friends, or you do, and you're just not doing nothing. But yeah, This is a time that we are sad sometimes because we don't have that. Now the Starseed Oracle had a few things. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. There's nothing new under the sun. Yeah, we have been here before. So let's see. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timelines, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in past. Others believe they exist today. In a different dimension, I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lumeria, Atlantis, and Avalon exist within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Uh, I like that because we have had lifetimes pass and we're starting to remember things, but we don't remember everything. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Look at that beautiful card. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you. Two, it was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there's ever were are. There ever were are. Okay, that's kind of weird. Or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? That's a question you need to put in your journal and ask yourself. It's spirit will connect. This does not surprise me. We got a seven. Today was a seven with the two dates together. That's a seven. This is a seven. I didn't look up the angel number for seven, which I probably should have. Seven, creativity, express your soul's energy. And this is a beautiful card. In the sociable days of the golden future, for the first time in thousands of years, people will have the time and opportunity to express themselves creatively. Groups of artists will gather together to pour their hearts into their pictures or creation. Poets will meet to regulate and share their messages. Happy clusters of people will design another. Hmm. Okay, let me reread that. That doesn't make sense. Happy clusters of people will design, invent, or make things, bouncing ideas off one another. Okay. They will do so with confidence because all right brain creativity and artistic expressions will be valued, honored, and supported. People will also recognize how important the right brain is in connecting to the wisdom of the cosmos. As the divine masculine and feminine come into balance, everyone will be ready to communicate and share their soul's essence. Creative and artistic expressions attune your soul to the spiritual realms. This card is a reminder that creativity of all kinds opens and expands your right brain, and this enables you to access the highest spiritual frequency. This is an invitation to connect with Lord Paul the Venetian, the great master who is bringing freedom of expression forward for our golden future. He will help you develop who you truly are. Paul the Venetian may touch you with glorious yellow to set your soul free to express your higher vision, or he may surround you in beautiful pink love to help your imagination endeavors. Breathe in his colors and give yourself the time and leisure to create something beautiful. Whether you are a beginner or already an artist or inventor, he will be encouraging you. Remember to honor and value whatever you produce, as well as the expression of others. Creativity will bring your soul satisfaction and peace. By developing your right brain, it will also help you prepare for the golden future. This was a great reading for today. And sorry I missed Magical Monday, but I really didn't because I did uh, one the other day before this. Remember, I did two in one day, so we were covered. Now, the threes, the Trinity. Uh, Powerful manifestation number. God is working to bring about positive change or renewal in one's life. That's what the three, that's the angel message that we got with the three. So I hope that this was kind of helping. Like I said, if you see people that don't have family, kids, friends, and they're old, invite them to dinner or make them something and take it there. Nice sweet piece of sweet potato pie or something. Um, we have to start loving everyone around us too. And we have to work on self because once we love self, we'll know when love kisses our cheek because we love ourselves enough to let them love us. And we want to love all of them. That's how it needs to go, not just, okay, you need this, and I'll just stay in the background and I won't get it, and you just have everything. It don't work that way. It works in some people's lives, but not in my life. Alrighty then. I will be back, maybe surprising you on Wednesday. Who knows? But I doubt it. It's Survivor night and I've been busy. So I will see you back on Thursday. Thankful Thursday for Thursday. And I hope this found you when you needed it. Now, I love everybody and make every step in your journey. Be magical. And you know what? Just be yourself.